Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like always, we do have another makeup tutorial, obviously. Before I do actually start this video, ignore the fact that again I am in a tracksuit. I did purchase some cute tops off Shein, however you do actually say it, for the purpose of filming, so you guys can see me in something different and I'm not always wearing like joggers and the same kind of tops. Well, I put them on today in hopes that I was going to film in them and I was going to look nice. Well, turns out I felt uncomfortable. It was too tight, it was too restrictive, so I've ended up back in a tracksuit. Of course I have. So now I feel like I need to go out and buy like 10 million different tracksuits just to keep you guys entertained with my outfits, so I'm not always in the same. So maybe I'll have a look into that, maybe, because I mean it's payday weekend. We shall see what happens. Also, one of my videos recently, it was the neutral and a pop of colour / mini tatty lashes haul, has gone crazy. Like, well, not crazy, we've not gone viral, don't worry, but 400 views, that's impressive. Like, I've not hit that yet before. Tell a lie, we're at like 500 on my first video, but I mean that's the first video, like everyone's gonna see what I'm doing. So do you guys like the hauls? Like, do you like a little mini haul in with a tutorial? Is that the kind of thing that you want to see more of? Like, let me know. And what I'll do is I'll do like a little poll on my Instagram of what kind of things you guys want to see. So I'll do that at some point in the next couple of days. But stop rambling, let's carry on. Let's crack on with the makeup. So I really enjoyed creating my last YouTube tutorial, which was the blue purple kind of colourful cut crease. So I thought, why not? We'll do another cut crease. And also there's a photo on my Instagram. It's all blue, like a cut crease, and then like a lighter blue, like the cut crease. And that's done really well. Like, you guys have liked that photo and I enjoyed seeing that. So I thought, I could maybe do like a pink version. So I think that's what I might do today, a pink cut crease with like a lighter pink cut crease. Who knows? We'll see how we go. So yes, let's carry on. So I think the palettes I'm going to use today, P. Louise one, because I've not actually used this properly. Like, I have but I haven't, if you know what I mean. I feel like I've only used like 2 colours out of this. I've not gone like crazy with it yet. So I thought, why not? And it's got some really nice pinks in there, so we could use that one. And then I've also got the Carnival Tahiti palette as well, so I've got that at the side just in case I feel like I needed to add a little bit extra. So like always, I've primed the lids, I've done my brows. We're going to first go in with the Glow Girl Acid Rain paint from P. Louise. So I've only got a little bit on my hand. I have got a little bullet brush like always, This is actually a BH Cosmetics one. God knows where that's come from. And I'm just gonna, like usual, tap that into that crease. Again, this is not for the purpose of colour really. This is again to just intensify the colours that we're putting down. And it's also going to make sure that they're like really going to stick. Okay, so that's the shape that I've put down so far, and all I'm going to do is get a fluffy brush and go on top of that. Just diffuse what we've just put down. So, it's diffused, it's blended, that's what we've got so far. So now what we're going to do, is start like deepening the crease and things like that. So what I am going to do, take the P. Louise in this really deep purpley pink kind of colour and get a small brush. So this is the P. Louise one. Not a clue which one this one is, doesn't really have a number. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Okay, so that deep colour is on. So that's what we've got. Now you're gonna grab a little bit of a bigger brush, not by loads. This is the ME1 from Made by Mitchell, and we're gonna add this pink. And then, like usual, 50-50. So you're 50% on the colour that you've just put on and 50% off even. I feel like I literally never do like pink looks. I've not done a complete pink look in a very long time. I feel like it's because pink's not really my colour. I probably should zoom you in, it would probably help. Can you now see what I'm doing properly? Forgot about that, sorry guys. Right, so now that one's blended out, you want to take an even fluffier brush and you want a lighter pink. So I'm not really seeing one in that palette. Not kind of the colour I want anyway. Okay, we'll use the Carnival XL for the light pink, and I'm going to use this pink here. And again, 50-50. So half on the colour that you've just put on and half off. Like usual, do not be scared to go in that brow. Take it out as far as you want and take it further down on that kind of crease where your nose and eye meets. Just to make sure it's 100%. Now I'm going to take a really small brush, like really small. It's got like a salmon-y colour. Oh, there you go, that looks better. There. And I'm just going to diffuse even more. So this is just adding a little bit extra to those edges where we've blended out. Don't forget to go underneath so that's currently what we've got. Looks a bit blocky at the minute. I can really see that deep shade not really mixing with these top ones. So the way to fix that is going back in with all the colours that you've used and making sure as you are adding those deeper shades you are kind of blending them up, so you're not just sticking in the area where you've put them. You're kind of blending it up as well, because otherwise you will struggle to get rid of that kind of harsh line, because you can already see that it's blended out so much easier. What brush did I then use? I just can't remember. And then again, the next shade up from the dark one. And then again that really pale. Okay, so that's what we've got. I am gonna add a black just to intensify even more, because I really want to create that depth so there is a contrast. I mean, you could use like a brown, but I'm going to use a black. So I'm going to take the black in the Carnival. Don't be heavy with this. And what I'm doing is I'm just going backward and forward between that black and that really dark pink, and making sure that it is really blended. So you're not really seeing the black much, because this is kind of just where that cut crease is gonna go. So you see how I've kind of got the depth more here. I made sure that this end is just a deeper pink, it's not a black. Okay, now we've got that, we can create the crease. So, Q-tip, micellar water, and like usual, because you have got that base down, that acid rain, you will find it will be harder to remove. So you just got to keep working with it, keep moving it, keep wiping it, and it will start to move. So I'm going to use Winter Rose, I think, to create the crease. pink. Or maybe I want to do like white and then fade it into pink. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, so we'll just use a normal base and then we can add the pink in. So like in my last video, I'm going to kind of ombre the base. So I'm going to have just a normal P. Louise on the inner part and then the pink, and then we can blend the pink to the pink. If you get me. I feel like I really need to do a Morphe order. Because I feel like I'm really running out of brushes. Especially for cutting the crease. Like, I feel like some of them you can only use for cutting the crease. Because I feel like these, I've only got like 2 lip brushes. And as you guys know, I really like using them for cutting the crease. And 2 is not enough. It's not cutting it. I need way more. I was going to wait until I go back to work and get them then. But I think that's going to be a long time till I'm back at work by the looks of things. So who knows? Who knows, but I think at some point maybe I might have to do an order. And order some. Right, so I've applied the pink and I've applied the normal base. You can't actually tell much difference between, but that's fine. We've not added any colour yet. So what I'm going to do, so we need a white, and put the white on the inner corner where I've put the normal P. Louise base. So I'm taking the white in the Carnival. And I'm going to put that on that first section. I really want that white to be intense. So I'm going to build on it until I'm happy with it. Because that's the thing with whites. I feel like you always have to work with them and get them to how you want it. Okay, the white is on, if you can see. Now we need the pink. And I'm just going to use the other side. What kind of pink do I want? I want that pink. I think I found one. Yeah. This is the Nikita Dragon one, and it's like a bubblegum pink, which is what P. Louise base is. And I'm just going to see what happens when I use this. Yes, that's what I wanted. Again, I'm just going to keep playing with it, getting it to the colour I want it to and you've just got to keep working it with that white so you've not got any like harsh lines between the colours. I want it to blend well. I think we've got that maybe. Now we've just got to do the outer section of the eye. So I've just added a tiny bit of that P. Louise base. And I mean a tiny bit, like I've hardly put any on. Blend that out a little bit. And then basically all you're going to do now is do the process that we've done on the crease of the eye. So you start with your darker colour and go on top of where you just put that base, and you connect in it to the rest of your eye. We do want to add a tiny bit of that black to make it look blended. If you get what I mean. So you've not got like a dark bit here and then a light bit. Okay. Now that is on, you take your next shade up. And now this is where you're going to start blending your lighter pink, so this base bit, with the rest of the eye. And again, you kind of just play around with it. Get it to how you want it. Because again, it's about that blend. That's like the most important bit. And then you add the lightest pink that you used on the lid. And all I'm doing is lightly going over. So I'm not adding loads of colour of this one. I've added a tiny bit to my brush, but not a lot. And I'm dusting over the eye. I'm not going crazy, I'm not going heavy. Because I really want that gradient and colour. And that's kind of what we've got. But, problem is I feel like this cut crease stops a little bit too much, like too harsh. So what we're going to do, we're going to fix that. We're going to add those deeper colours back in and just add it more towards the cut crease so it doesn't just stop, so it doesn't just like fall off like and stop. It's nice and flowing, which could mean you need to add a little bit of that deeper colour. Like so, and it's kind of fixed it, it's kind of done the job. And again, just with that lighter colour, go on top and dust, and that is kind of the eye look. If you wanted to be extra, which I'm feeling like I want to be extra, we're going to take some of a pigment. And this is like, I used this in my last video, like a pinky, purpley, bluey, reflect kind of colour. And we're going to take that, put this on the inner corner. Really go ham, go crazy. Drag it up, fade it up into where you brought all that colour down. And also, put it on the brow bone. It kind of just finishes the look off a little bit more. If you can see, it's just added an extra something, so you like got the full look complete. So, like always, I am going to do my other eye, do the rest of my face, and I shall come back. And I am back, both eyes complete. We have our lashes on, obviously, and we have done our base. But in between doing my eyes, I also filmed a little IGTV for my Instagram. I did a glowy base for oily skin. So it's like my little tips, what I tend to use, that kind of thing for my base to get this really nice natural glowy look without being too much or too glowy that my oil looks crazy. So when that's out, please check that out, guys. I hope you enjoy it. But I also hope that you enjoyed today's video. We have gone crazy. And I know for a fact that when I take this off, my eyes are going to be stained like mad. Can't wait. The things you do for YouTube and makeup. But you know, who cares? It looks cute. I'm feeling it. I like it. To say that I don't normally wear pinks, I am actually really liking this look. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you stayed till the end. If you did, like, comment and subscribe like usual. Put that notification bell on so you guys are ready for when my next uploads are coming, that kind of thing. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.